A second company is requesting emergency use authorization for a coronavirus vaccine. The biotech company Moderna completed its phase 3 trial and says its vaccine is 94.1% effective. Joining us now with more details is our chief health editor, Dr. Nandi. Hospitalizations are up, Doc. We know that. Deaths, so as a percentage of the population, still, fairly low, although each loss is certainly tragic. But this is good news. Another vaccine, the Moderna. Tell me about the efficacy rate here.
Dave, I love Mondays, because every Monday it seems like I've got better news about another vaccine. So, Moderna's vaccine, on their phase 3 trial was 94.1% effective, and now their interim data shows it to be 94. It was 94.5 before. Now it's 94.1. Very, very close. Now there are 30,000 participants in the study, and during the trial period, which was about 2 months, 196 people got the virus. Of the 196, only 11% of folks had been given the vaccine, while the rest had given placebo. So that's really good news. Now, you may be wondering if any of the 11 people who got the vaccine ended up getting super sick with COVID-19, and the answer is no. But there were 30 people who got severely ill, and they're all in the placebo group. But to answer your questions, I think the efficacy rate for Moderna has continued to be very, very high, even with these interim data.
Yeah, that's really good news. So how soon might the FDA review Moderna's submission?
So Moderna says it's possible that the FDA could meet on December 17th. That's just a couple weeks away, right? And that's a week after Pfizer, the first company to apply for emergency use authorization. And that's expected, they're expected to hear from the FDA regarding their vaccine candidate as well. Now, Moderna said they've already produced millions of doses because they plan to hit the ground running if the FDA grants them emergency use authorization. They're also going to, try to get it approved in Europe as well.
Now, in the meantime, how concerned are you that Thanksgiving, with just passed, will bring us more cases and, sadly, additional deaths?
Dave, I'm super concerned. Roughly 6 million people, that's right, 6 million people recently boarded planes to travel in the U.S. And when you combine that with families that gather for Thanksgiving celebrations, with folks that are outside their immediate household bubble, that likely means that we're headed for an increase, as you talked about, cases, hospitalization, and unfortunately deaths. So far, the U.S., as you know, has had over 13 million cases, and that 267,000 Americans have died from COVID-19. And get this, for 27 consecutive days, we've had more than 100,000 people test positive. I'll emphasize this. That means 100,000 positive cases each day for 27 days in a row. So unfortunately, I don't see the numbers dropping just quite yet. But here's the thing, we're almost there. Vaccines are coming. If we just keep up with our safety protocols, which means put a mask on, social distance, and disinfect, we can get there. And what we do now will affect the numbers 2 to 3 weeks from now. So we've got to hang in there. And I think we can beat this. I'm confident that with the vaccine and what we do with our safety, we can really get ahead of this.
Yeah, we're certainly hoping 2021 is a whole lot brighter for this country. Doc, thank you so very much. If you have a coronavirus question for the doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi, at askdrnandi.com, or send it to us on Facebook or Twitter.